Heyo and welcome in today. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, as we paint this evolution here. It is an evolution of this kind of sea creature that Chris Young has drawn. He's drawn their first evolution. We have been doing evolution lines lately where we kind of evolve the creature into certain things. This is the second evolution. So he's done the first stage, the starter stage, and then I've gone and done the second evolution of this. Then he's done the third, and you will eventually see me do the fourth. So yeah, it was a bit of fun, a bit of a challenge too. Looking at it, I wasn't too sure of what I can do and how I could like evolve this. Um, So, I ended up kind of extending the canon as, that was kind of my first thought when looking at it. It's like, well, we need to expand on some of these things. Um, then also having those legs kind of pull back and pull out of his body a little bit more because they're all kind of tightly in there and under his shell, so kind of having his legs kind of pop out a little bit. I thought that is kind of an evolution kind of thing to do. If they were to evolve, why would you evolve to be able to stand up and be able to target that gun better? If he's on all fours, he'll be able to direct his gun a bit better. Yeah, and just giving him that extended tooth as well. Just kind of expanding on the things that are there, and that's what's cool about these evolutions of evolving things. Is that you kind of you use what you kind of have in the previous evolution, or the previous creature, and then you can just kind of expand on it and add things as well to it. But you don't just add anything. You don't just want to add 20 cannons on here or something like that. It just doesn't make sense. Where did they all come from? That could work later, like in the line. Maybe he evolves and they do that for some Pokemon where um, you have one of a certain thing like Magnemite, and then it turns into like three of them is the next evolution. Um, so it can work in that sense, but you can make anything work really in these evolution lines. But I feel like there's so much that you can get wrong though if you kind of, no, I'm no expert, but but for evolving them, they've got to have a reason. For me, why do they need to evolve in this formal way? you know Having those hind legs there gives it more stability to direct the cannon, so that's kind of the why he has that need to actually evolve in that way. So if you have a why, that really can sell the story, and whereas if I just put like 20 cannons on him, it would be like, well, is why do that, and is that necessary? And it could be like, that's just kind of, it wouldn't look that great, because it doesn't have any story, it doesn't have any real purpose other than, oh, it looks cool or something. It just doesn't make full sense to why it could be like that. So just understanding why he would change himself in any way or form to get a better outcome. I feel that's the best, kind of underlying way to evolve something. make something kind of look better without just, you know, making everything bigger and putting 20 more cannons on him. And you know, you gotta have that why. So this was lots of fun to paint and create. I obviously did a drawing or two before I actually started doing, say, the 90-minute art challenge for it. Again, I didn't want to kind of scramble around within the 90 minutes trying to understand what I was going for and then get to a point where it's like I didn't achieve much. So, you know, I took a little bit of time out, probably a couple of hours or so, just to play around with what it could look like, how it could look like, what I could do, just to have some thoughts, some thought time, I guess, before I, you know, initiate actually drawing and painting this. And I think that that time is, excuse me there, that time is necessary, just to think about these things, because this is different from some of my other 90-minute art challenges where I'm just painting what I see sometimes, or like the Mr. Bean, kind of changing it a little bit, or doing a caricature. You know, it's a little bit different from just painting what I see kind of a thing. I am changing it. There isn't a full answer there for this, you know. I have to use information that I find to create this piece, you know. Metal, you know, crabs and things, that kind of crustaceans. I have to understand that and you know, draw from that kind of reference to expand on this creature. I can only use what I see really and try to make kind of a good assumption of what this evolution could look like. I don't have a full answer in front of me. So, you know, taking some time out just to think about what I want to do and how I want to do things, have a few little attempts, it does really help to expand the idea and really get somewhere, rather than, you know, scramble around for an hour and a half and just get something mediocre. And that's okay, you know, I accept that. But the initial actually painting it, it does about 90 minutes I give myself to actually paint it out. But what, you know, that whole concept side of things is important. You really need to get that down. So yeah, without a good drawing, without a good underlining concept, you won't end up with a good painting or good drawing. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully that resonates with you and that helps you out. And you might want to do your own evolution line of some sort. You could grab a buddy or just do it yourself. And, you know, create some sort of creature and then try to evolve it in some way or form, whether you go back and forth between your friend and your friend evolves it or something, or you do it yourself. It's an awesome little project that we've been doing, and I've seen it pop up as well where they're doing evolution lines of, like, you know, famous logos and very interesting stuff out there. It's really awesome to see. So yeah, it's a lot out there. So yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying this channel, enjoying these videos. Feel free to like, say, subscribe as you always do, which is awesome to see. Yeah, I do enjoy creating these videos, and yeah, I don't plan on stopping at the moment. These 90 minutes are pretty easy to do for me, you know, within 90 minutes. So yeah, keep them going. Not much else to say really. Hopefully you keep creating, keep drawing. Yeah, as I do, as I put in the last little bits and bobs of this. Obviously I didn't get into too much detail, but as you can see, it didn't take a lot to kind of jot down, what things were, like if they were metal or things. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, keep creating, keep drawing, and see you in the next video.